It's happy hour time on a holiday weekend, and in California it was 109 where I'm living. So we're going to go over rolling sticks, rolling rods today. I've got a whole bunch of them, and then I'm going to teach you a couple of tricks that will really help you make a difference when it comes to your rolling. So let's talk about how you roll. Remember, when you use a rolling stick, you want to make sure you stay on the deep muscles and do the full length of the leg. So notice when I'm rolling, you're going to approach that muscle from every angle. Now, we can't always roll every part of our muscle or all our muscles on our own. So a lot of trainers use these on their clients, and that worries me a little bit because sometimes you don't even know you've got something brewing in your system until you actually roll across it. So you have to be really careful that when someone's rolling you, you talk to them about things that you're feeling. And all I know is that when I roll, I can find something that I didn't know I had the day before. So you have to be very, very careful to start off gently and then progress. I see a lot of people cranking down on your muscles or cranking down their muscles thinking that this is going to break up cellulite. You hear about that one. There's a product out there like Fascia Blaster or whatever. And you need to be careful because you can cause more inflammation if you work too hard past the level of what you can do. So make sure you roll the entire group. When you get closer to a joint, hello, good afternoon, happy holiday. Happy holiday. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Make sure that you don't push hard around the attachments. So let's say I was going down a shin. When you get closer to the ankle, here's my ankle bone. You have to be very careful to not roll up on that ankle bone. But there's a lot of different ways that you can approach it and stay off the shin bone in the front. So just use common sense when you're rolling with a rod. One of the things that people don't know, here's a bigger one, is that you can actually roll across them as well. As long as they don't have a weird handle like this, you can use that rolling rod or stick and actually roll across them. So you're not limited to having to use the handles and roll on your body. Of course, working up the back is a little bit more difficult, but every way that you can use it, you can just think about these basic concepts. Deeper in the muscles, in the bigger muscles, super light around the joint. So notice I'm going on the outside of my knee. Just go really light, barely getting over that group, and then stay off the bone. So let's say if I'm rolling on the side of my shin or calf here, I just would want to stay off that shin bone because that's the spot you're going to have more likelihood of damaging some of that connective tissue. So I'm going to show you some different ones that I have, and I use them for different reasons. I also use them on the horses, which is great. So you notice these look like giant marshmallows, right? And this is a kind of a thicker, independent rolling one. I found this one that I really like. The bar absolutely does move, although it doesn't look like it is. And notice that because they have a different circumference, they're going to feel a little different. And then recently I purchased this one, which the handles roll, which I thought was pretty cool, but the center does not. So it definitely has a very, very small radius, and because this is metal and unforgiving, it is a deeper approach with a very fine circumference, so that feels completely different than this one. So I would say try a whole bunch of different ones. I would not get the ones with big knobs on them or anything hard and jaggedy because that could be really difficult on the body. I have my microphone here, so I'm going to be very careful. And you can pretty much roll anywhere, even if it's light. My hand is here. I'm rolling across my biceps. I'm just pushing down. So you can easily do the arms and shoulders. You don't have to have both hands on the rod or on the stick itself. This is going to be plenty intense for the forearm, both sides of that forearm, especially be very careful of the bone. And you can even roll on the palm for people who have inflammation in the hands. You want to see the one that I like the most? Let me show you. It is Happy Hour Friday, right? Here I go. I'm going to have a swig. Oh, did you hear that? Swig, swig, swig. No. Here's what I did. I took a really sturdy wine bottle, filled it up about that far, 3/4 of the way with water, stuck it in the freezer, and hello, awesome cold rolling inside and out, although I am leaving a little bit of watermarks. And you can use this as a roller as well. The difference is this is icy cold. So today, 109 degrees, I was outside. This helps to take down some of that inflammation. The minute I got in the house, I can feel that cold compression much deeper than you would if you were just rolling on a regular roller, because you feel that depth of coldness. So this is feeling amazing. So all I did again, grab a wine bottle, 3/4 full of water, stick it in your freezer for a couple hours, and oh my goodness, you can use it to compress, you can use it to roll, you can use it to sit on. It's not going to break. They can take a little bit of excess weight, and it's Happy Hour Friday. So I hope you enjoyed a couple of tips. Go ahead and finish a bottle of wine tonight, put some water in it, freeze it on up, and you got it all weekend for a little reduction in pain, reduction in inflammation, and a cool break from your hard day. Have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday for Resistance Monday. Bye, guys.